Bonjour, travelers. Are you planning a trip to France in 2025? Whether you're dreaming of strolling through Parisian streets, skiing in the French Alps, or savoring croissants in a cozy cafe, there's one thing you need to know before you go: the rules, visa requirements, and essential travel tips for visiting France. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know to make your trip smooth and stress-free. Let's dive in. 1. Passport requirements. First things first, your passport. To enter France, your passport must be valid for at least 3 months beyond your planned departure date. Have at least 2 blank pages for entry and exit stamps. If you're from a country that requires a visa, make sure your passport meets these requirements before applying. 2. Visa requirements. Now, let's talk about visas. France is part of the Schengen area, which means the rules depend on your nationality. If you're from the Europe, UK, USA, Canada, Australia, or New Zealand, you do not need a visa for short stays, up to 90 days within 180 days. For other nationalities, you'll need to apply for a work Schengen visa. This allows you to travel to France and other Schengen countries for up to 90 days, starting in 2025. The Carte ETIAS, European Travel Information and Authorization System, will be mandatory for visa-free travelers. It's a quick online application that costs €7 and is valid for 3 years. Don't forget to apply before your trip. 3. COVID-19 rules. As of 2025, France has lifted most COVID-19 restrictions, but it's always good to stay updated. Currently, no vaccination proof or negative test is required for entry. However, carry a mask and hand sanitizer, as some places may still recommend them. Check the latest guidelines on the official French government website before your trip. 4. Customs and entry rules. When you arrive in France, here's what to expect at customs. You can bring personal items and goods worth up to the €430 without paying duty. There are strict limits on alcohol and tobacco, 1 liter of spirits, 4 liters of wine, and 200 cigarettes. Prohibited items include weapons, illegal drugs, and endangered animal products. Always declare anything you're unsure about to avoid fines. 5. Money and currency. France uses the euro. Here are some money tips. Notify your bank about your travel plans to avoid card issues. Credit and debit cards are widely accepted, but carry some cash for small purchases. ATMs are available everywhere, but avoid those in touristy areas to save on fees. 6. Transportation tips. Getting around France is easy and efficient. The SNCF train network is one of the best in Europe. Book tickets in advance for discounts. In cities, use key public transport like metros and buses. For short distances, taxis and ride-sharing apps like Uber are convenient. If you're driving, remember that France drives on the right side of the road, and you'll need an International Driving Permit, IDP, if your license isn't in French or English. 7. Language and etiquette. While many French people speak English, learning a few basic phrases in French can go a long way. Here are some essentials. Bonjour mean hello. Merci mean thank you. S'il vous plaît mean please. Où est la gare mean where is the train station. Also, remember that the French value politeness. Always greet with a bonjour before asking for help and avoid being too loud in public places. 8. Safety tips. France is generally safe, but it's always good to be cautious. Watch out for pickpockets in crowded areas like Paris, especially around tourist attractions. Keep your belongings secure and avoid carrying large amounts of cash. In case of emergencies, dial 1112 for general help or 17 for police. 9. Must-have apps. Here are some apps that will make your trip easier. Google Maps or City Mapper for navigation. SNCF Connect for train tickets. Duolingo to brush up on your French. The fork for restaurant reservations and discounts. 10. Final tips. Finally, here are some bonus tips for your trip. Pack comfortable shoes. You'll be walking a lot. Try local dishes like croissants, baguettes, and coq au vin. Respect local customs and enjoy the slower pace of life. And most importantly, have fun and create unforgettable memories. And that's everything you need to know before traveling to France in 2025. From visa rules to safety tips, we've got you covered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe cozy to our channel for more travel guides. À bientôt and happy travels.